2018-19 Player of the Year. Ollie, how are you going to call it? How do you pick the best performer from goalkeepers to centre forwards? Another year for a man between the sticks, whose saves have been the difference in games. Form's temporary, but class, it remains.
And the header is miraculously saved by David De Gea. Oh my goodness, what a save.
Or is it to be one of the brave at the back, defending attacks? An Iceman with a cool head, under pressure, stays relaxed. Or the playmakers picking out phenomenal passes? Or the heart shown from one the night we peeked over in Paris? Will it be the ballers, those with skills that dazzle and amaze? Or the lad from Wythenshawe who has defenders missing for days?
Rashford, oh, outstanding!
Or those perhaps with a goal-scoring threat? There's been a few to choose from that have found the back of the net.
Lukaku! Lingard!
Perhaps one of the young uns that stepped up to the biggest stage and held their own despite experience and age. Here we have it, decision time, 20 to pick from. I'm glad the responsibility is not mine.
Hello and welcome to the Manchester United Player of the Year Awards 2019. Perhaps one of the more rollercoaster seasons for Manchester United in recent memory, but with Ollie at the wheel, there is a sense of optimism around United fans across the globe. There's also lots to celebrate, including the debut season, the championship winning season of the Manchester United women's team, and of course tonight, the inaugural prize giving of the Manchester United women's team's Player of the Year. I'm delighted to be joined by Danny Webber and Dion Dublin right now on the red carpet at the Player of the Year Awards as the players are making their arrivals. I'll start with you, Dion. What's it like as a player to attend an event like this?
It depends how the season's gone.
Okay.
I can pretty much guarantee the boys will come here tonight, they'll enjoy it best they can. They'd have liked to come here on different circumstances, trophies and all that kind of stuff, but they'll do what they've got to do, and then they'll want to just get back to work again.
Sure.
You know, sometimes it's difficult, but we'll make sure it's fun tonight. Yes, we will.
Well, the girls will be having a great time.
Well, yeah, of course they
After all,
will.
they're league
flying.
Danny, Player of the Year, Goal of the Season, all of these awards will be handed out this evening. What are the standout moments for you from this season?
I think I look at, for me, the highlight when Ollie took over. You look at Cardiff game, all of a sudden there was Dion said it, a sense of optimism about the place. I look at Martial's goal in that game. That was, a lot of free-flowing football, lovely goal. And I think that was the moment where everybody sort of thought, you know what, we're onto something here. It's been up and down ever since, but you know what, there is a massive sense of optimism about what the future holds.
There certainly is. Speaking about the future, if you're watching us on Facebook, hello, but be aware, not Facebook, YouTube, be aware that in the future that will stop. But you can watch us for free on the Manchester United official app, which is free to download, or on MUTV all evening. We'll also be handing over to Andy Goldstein and Helen Evans later on. I think Andy is not quite ready yet, but we can hear from him now.
I said Brian Robson. Do you get it? Oh, thanks, Sam. Yes, here we are. I'm just having the finishing touches put to my makeup. I imagine it's a little bit like painting Mona Lisa. Would that be the case?
It will be, definitely.
Yes.
You look amazing on your red lipstick missing.
I haven't got lipstick. What are you talking about, woman? Anyway, we are, even though we're on now, me and Helen are about 25, 30 minutes away from actually being in the main hall, and then, of course, the award starts. There is the woman from Tangled, of course. The kids will know because of the long hair. Sully is here, getting ready. Look, he's such a company man, isn't he? Sully, are you excited about the awards coming up tonight?
I'm extremely excited. It's going to be an amazing night, hosted by the wonderful Andy Goldstein on MUTV and Helen as well. I think you're a match made in heaven.
Oh, he's so good, isn't he? Karen's over here. Hello, Karen.
Hello.
Karen is just my PA. She just follows me about to make sure everything's good and I'm happy with everything.
I've got my work cut out, haven't I?
And doesn't she look wonderful? Look who's behind. There's Helen, co-host.
Not looking so wonderful.
How are you feeling at the moment?
I'm feeling good. How are you?
I'm good. It's going to be a good night, isn't it?
Yes, it's going to be
What
very good.
award are you looking for? No, I'm not going to ask you questions like that because it's going to be live, it's going to be fun.
Well, I do always like the Players' Player.
Oh, you do have a favourite award?
Well, it's not my favourite, but I like that one.
Why do you like that more than any other?
It just means a lot, doesn't it, when the players vote for their peers?
It means a lot.
Who would you vote for, Helen?
Who would you vote for, Helen?
I'm impartial.
Who would you
totally
vote for? Who would you, if we could have a
Totally
vote,
impartial.
but who would you vote for?
Johnny.
I'm totally impartial.
Johnny, would you vote for Johnny Evans even though he's not here anymore? Would you still vote?
Yes, I would
You
still
put
vote.
the cross in the box for Johnny Evans. Right,
I'm going to go back to do my work, right?
Okay, you
just
go
said
back
it
to do
yourself.
work. I don't really do any work. But we'll be with you in about sort of 15, 20 minutes' time on a busy, busy night. Here's just a flavour of things to come.
After a dramatic season of highs and lows, Manchester United are rounding off the season with the annual Player of the Year awards. It's a chance to celebrate the achievements at all levels of the club, including a triumphant debut season for the Manchester United women's team. The night kicks off with the Jimmy Murphy Youth Team Player of the Year award, a solid silver plate given to the standout under-18s performer and an opportunity for one individual to join an impressive list of previous graduates. We then move on to the prestigious Denzel Haroun Reserve Team Player of the Year award that celebrates the stars of the future from our under-23 side. Which of our final 3 candidates will walk away with the prize tonight? You've been voting, and tonight we'll find out who will be taking home the giant glass football awarded to the scorer of the goal of the season. There are 10 to choose from, and you can still have your say now on the official Manchester United app. Most of tonight's awards are voted for by you, the fans. But we'll also reveal who the first team have voted for in their Players' Player of the Year award. Serial award winner David De Gea took home this award last year. Find out who the players have voted for this time around. And on to the main event, or should that be main events? After an incredible debut season, which saw Casey Stoney win the league, gain promotion and reach a semi-final, tonight we'll see the inaugural Women's Player of the Year award winner, alongside the first team's Sir Matt Busby Player of the Year. Who will be the big winners tonight? Stay tuned to find out.
So, loads of awards up for grabs this evening. A quick reminder, there's the Jimmy Murphy Youth Team Player of the Year for the under-18s, the Denzel Haroun Reserve Team Player of the Year for the under-23s. Then we have Goal of the Season, Players Player of the Year, Women's Team Player of the Year, and the Sir Matt Busby Player of the Year. Guys, as players, which are you more excited about? The Players Player of the Year or the one voted for by the fans? Which means more?
Yeah, with all due respect, if you get picked as best player by your mate and your teammate and they say, yeah, he was the best, it's like, it is wow. You know, I've been fortunate enough to receive it at other clubs and it means a lot. It means that the players think something of you. It means the players trust you and you've done your job. You've contributed. Dan, it's the same, isn't it?
Yeah, and they see you doing what you do day in, day out behind the scenes. They see whether you're putting it in, whether you're getting in early, doing the extras, all that kind of thing. And then obviously the value of your performances to them as well is why that one's just that little bit more special in that way.
Okay. Right, well, we'll see what happens, won't we? Speaking of awards, we, of course, have the Goal of the Season, and we can have a look at the top 10 nominations right now. Remember, you can still vote for that. Voting hasn't closed. You can do it on the Manchester United app. Here they are.
Pogba. Fred. Pogba, shooting chance. Oh, what a shot. Paul Pogba, class. Opportunity this for Manchester United to get a late equaliser here in Turin. Referee's ready. Mata! Oh, what a free kick. Juan Mata, magnificent. And Manchester United have soaked up the pressure. Martial. And United get a third before half-time. They're working brilliant nicely. Martial's in. Can he finish? Oh, magnificent football. Manchester United are cutting through this Cardiff side. Oh, they're playing some glorious stuff. What a half of football we've seen here. Now Pogba, can he play the right ball? Brilliant ball to Rashford. Rashford, can he get the shot off? Rashford! Oh, outstanding! What a goal. Manchester United lead on the stroke of half-time. Pogba with a devastating through ball, and Marcus Rashford with a top-class finish. And Manchester United lead at Wembley 1-0. Stabs it through to Rashford. Rashford! Irrepressible. Red hot Rashford. 2-0. There's no stopping it. Rashford's 9th goal of the season. Sure. Lukaku's calling for it up the line. He's not offside. Lukaku. He's got Lingard and Sanchez in the middle. Lukaku. Jesse Lingard, 2-0. Oh, it's classic counter-attack. Lukaku involved in both goals. And Jesse Lingard, the scourge of Arsenal, makes it 2-0. Martial, Odoi is not at home, so Martial steaming forward. Oh, it's a great run, Martial. Is there a finish? Oh, brilliant! 5 more years of that, please, for Anthony Martial, fresh from signing a new deal. He shows what he's all about. Shaw. Good run by Luke Shaw. Holds off Slook. It's got into the area. Lukaku, 1-0. Luke Shaw made it, and Lukaku with his right foot bends one into the corner, and United lead at Selhurst Park 1-0. Nice touch to Lukaku. Now United looking a real threat. Pereira goes for goal himself. Oh, what a strike! Brazilian brilliance. Andreas Pereira, top corner, Old Trafford, United level. Lukaku, Luke Shaw, across the face of goal, Mata! On his 31st birthday, against his old team. What a moment, Juan Mata.
Some fantastic goals there. Also, you can see the first players arriving, led by Casey Stoney and her coaching staff. The Manchester United women's team are here, and they have got a lot to celebrate. So, guys, let's talk about goals. Danny, which is your favourite?
You know what? I like the Anthony Martial goal.
Which one?
Cardiff.
Twice? Yeah, okay.
Cardiff goal. Like I say, purely for the movement, the quick football,
Yeah.
what it meant at the time. You know, there's a couple in there, but that would be my favourite.
So it's all one touch, isn't it?
It's difficult to pull out a good one because there's like 3 or 4 or 5 which are proper decent.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, the Pereira one, jeez. How did you score
astonishing
the top
finish,
corner
isn't it?
like that? I couldn't kick the ball that far when I was playing. It's an amazing finish. And it's just all about the vision, not wanting to keep going left, but just come back on his right foot and put it in the top corner.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing.
You've both scored hatfuls of goals. As a forward, does it matter what kind of goal? Do you get more excited when you think back and think, yeah, I did that? Or is it just, ball went in, don't care?
But the end goal is don't really care, get it over the line. But if you, for me personally, the goals that meant the most to me is when I've really worked hard, or I've ran from front to back or back to whatever, and I've got on the end of something, whether it's my shoulder or my head. I don't mind as long as I can work hard. You work hard in training to score goals.
Yeah. Okay.
And for me, probably the goals where you face somebody up, where you're going one-on-one with somebody in your head, you're going, come on then, let's have a go.
Well, that's okay for you. That's okay for Danny. He was quick and nippy. I couldn't do that.
You're a beast in the air, though, Dion. You're a beast.
Okay, so of course, Player of the Year will be given out as well. Who would you give it to?
I think it's probably for me a toss of the coin between Victor Lindelof, Luke Shaw.
Yeah, I think Marcus will have a little say in the matter as well, but I think Dan's right. I think Victor's been good.
Yeah.
He's sort of come out of his shell slightly. Sort of a man now.
He's owning the shirt.
And Luke Shaw's always had the quality to be winning this award. So yeah, those 3 for me are nip and tuck.
Okay, well, we'll find out soon. Speaking of the awards, Mark Sullivan is sneaking around the silverware at the moment. We can have our first peek inside. Have a look at this.
Yeah, well, loads of trophies on offer this evening, many of which are voted for by the fans, including this one, the main award of the evening, the Sir Matt Busby Player of the Year. Last year it was won by David De Gea, who's won it 4 times. That's a record. Other notable winners include Cristiano Ronaldo, he won it 3 times, and Roy Keane won it a couple as well. So that is the most prestigious award of the evening. And for the first time in this award ceremony, we are offering out this trophy. It's for the Women's Player of the Year. Of course, the women have done fantastically in their debut season. The nominees for that, Katie Zellum, Leah Galton and Millie Turner. Will be fascinating to see which of those brilliant young women win that fantastic award. On to the next one, and this is arguably the one the players want to win the most because it is the Players' Player of the Year. It's always great to get recognition from your peers, so this one a very, very important trophy. On to goal of the season then, which was last year won by Nemanja Matic, if you remember that wonder strike against Crystal Palace to win the game late on at Selhurst Park. This is the goal of the season this year. Nominees include Paul Pogba, Jesse Lingard, Romelu Lukaku, Anthony Martial, and again voting for that was done via the official app. If you've not downloaded it, where have you been? Get on it and download it now. On to the next one. This is the Denzel Haroun Player of the Year award given to the best reserve team player. Darren Fletcher, our very own Fletch, amongst the previous winners of this one. Nominees this year, James Garner, Angel Gomez and Tahith Chong. Chong, who last year won this award. It is the Jimmy Murphy Memorial Award given to the best under-18s player at Manchester United this season. Garner, again one of the nominees, alongside Mason Greenwood and Dylan Levitt. So, some fantastic trophies up for grabs this evening here at what should be a glittering awards show, with about 400 people turning up raising money for the Foundation, a fantastic charity helping young people in the local area improve their lives. It's a big programme of events, so let's give you a quick rundown of what is happening. Beginning at 7:20 when Dan Walker and Dion Dublin open the events and welcome the first team to the stage. Then at 8 o'clock, the Denzel Haroun Reserve Team Player of the Year and Jimmy Murphy Young Player of the Year awards are handed out. At 9:20, it's the Goal of the Season award and the Players' Player of the Year. And then at 10:10, we will find out who has won the Women's Player of the Year and that Sir Matt Busby Player of the Year. So really exciting evening ahead. Back to you.
So you may have noticed Dion has now gone because he's on hosting duties on the big stage later with Dan Walker. But we have been joined by Statman Dave.
Thanks for having me, guys.
You're welcome. Dave, how's this season been for you?
It's been ups and downs. It's been an interesting season. I think with Ollie coming in, though, it's all on the way up. It's exciting. You're taking the games against PSG in the Champions League. Yeah. That was sort of going back to the days of Manchester United. It's one of those things that's where United need to build on, that commitment, that work rate, everything, playing 2 centre forwards, all of the good stuff like that.
Also, your first season working consistently with MUTV, doing box to box. What's that been like as a Manchester United fan?
Oh, it's been great fun. I tell you that. Like watching football and analysing it and then being given the software to do that is pretty incredible. And you know, box to box is going to get better and better. And that's kind of what we want to do with MUTV. You know?
I like the fact you're excited about software.
Get new software, guys.
One of those things where at home I've got to do everything on my laptop and that, and then to be given a TV that I can touch and I can make things happen it's pretty incredible.
Sounding pretty cool, Dave.
Thanks, man.
Cool. No, seriously, stand-up moments for you. You talked about PSG already. Anything else?
I think the PSG one was a big one. I just loved how it was that moment of attacking from the start, being on the front foot, and then having that period of just sitting off and defending, and then that last 10 minutes, the VAR decision, the Marcus Rashford goal. What more can you want as a Man United fan? A player coming through the club, scoring the winner in such a big game against a team that expected to beat Manchester United, and that winning attitude was just back there.
Important question. I think everyone will be interested in this. Dave?
Yes?
You love an analysis.
I do.
Hard to say that. Transfer window is fast approaching. Who should Manchester United be buying?
And there's a few players around Europe that are looking good. Bruno Fernandes, Sporting Lisbon, looks like a very good midfielder. 27 goals from central midfield. Thinking João Felix as well, a player that's exploded, 19 years old. I remember actually watching him for Benfica under-19s versus United a few seasons ago in the UEFA Youth League, and watching him warming up, you're thinking this player knows what he's doing. He went on to score that game, and he scored goal after goal after goal this season. 19 great talent.
Do you concur?
Yeah, I do. I'd go with those. I think you've got to look at the squad and how that rotates in the summer. Is anybody leaving? And then you look at where you're going to plug the gaps. But there's numerous that are talked about, and I won't talk about them at other clubs. But you know, I think there'll be a bit of movement.
Nice. A quick reminder, if you are watching us on YouTube, hi, hope you're having a great time, but it won't be long before that service stops. We will continue, though, on MUTV and on the official Manchester United app. You can download that for free right now, so probably do that in a bit if I was you. Make life a bit easier. Speaking of this broadcast, we are being broadcast by some trucks which are outside, and Andy Goldstein is having a nose about.
Thanks very much, Sam. Yes, here we are in the hub. This is the heartbeat of MUTV. All the guys here, of course, are incredibly powerful. And this is Dave. He's on work experience. You all right, Dave?
Right. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. A bit cocky for a youngster. You don't need to know them. They're not that important. He's one of the cleaners, but the director's not here, so we had to put this on him to make him look like he's doing a job. Just go roll red or something.
Roll X.
There you go. X is ad-libbing. Come through here. Come through here. It's all very quite tight. It's actually a truck. You'll see when we get out, it's actually a big truck. So here we go. These are the people that rewind stuff back. I think it's fair to say. This is Anthony. Hi, Ant.
Hi, mate. You right?
Yeah, good. Anything rewound back of any importance recently?
No, not really.
See, lazy that is. This is. Oh, God. Come and look over that. You probably recognise him off the telly. This is Brian. His first day here. How you doing, Brian?
Not bad.
Yeah. Okay, it's enough airtime for Brian. Come out here. This is going to be very interesting for the cameraman because there's some steep steps here. I can get down them no problem. Here we go. Because as I mentioned, it is a truck, the OB truck. The OB truck. Oh, he's struggling. Are you all right? You good? Come with me. So, the OB truck is positioned outside. It's like this on match days as well. You can probably see down there. That's how big the whole thing is. That's why it looks quite big actually from outside, but as you just saw, it's quite small. So here we go. This is now we're into the ground. This is on, of course, on match day. Lots of fans would be here. You can see all the food is, of course, shut at the moment, and we can go. Oh, look, there's two people that we work with over there. They've just got married. Those two. How amazing is that? They've just had their second baby as well. That's probably why they tied the knot. Let's go up the stairs here. Oh, he's in the way. And I'm going to be taking you into the main hall. Oh, my goodness, there's a problem here. First dilemma. I can't remember. Do I go up or do I go round? I'm getting told they're pointing. Go round. So I'm going to go round. Oh, what do you mean the door's locked? The door's locked. Come over here. We're just going to have to bang on the door. How do we get through it then? Live, see? Live telly. Is anyone there? All part of this acting. Anyone there? Yep. Open the door, quickly. Oh, it's all part of the show. Oh, there we go. Just a joke. They always play jokes on us here at MUTV. Good gag, lads. Come through. Always did that. His fault, look.
It's not me.
Look at him, look.
It's not me.
It's definitely his fault. Right, come through here. So, I think the stairs that we're going to go up, are they around here? They are around here. So this will take us into the main room, where, of course, a bit later on tonight, everyone will be sat down, eating their food, and all the awards will be given out. And hopefully, the gorgeous Helen Evans, who is obviously my co-host for the evening, will be waiting at the top of these stairs to show you a bit more around the room. She's drawing away. She has no idea we're here. Let's do it slowly. She's talking to Dion Dublin. Oh!
I'm just casually bumping into Dion.
Dion, how are you?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good to see you.
Wow.
What I've done, I've put a bathroom on that side. I'm going to knock this into the kitchen. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think you may have made a mistake because all the plumbing's on this side of the room. So you should have put your bathroom over here, ensuite over there, you'd have been fine.
True pro. You're going to show everyone around.
I am.
I'm going to carry on talking to Dion.
Okay.
I'll go like that. Don't worry about that. We haven't got that much money here.
Thank you, Andy. Yes, I'm going to take you a little tour around the room. Let's have a look. So we know that the first team will be sitting on these two tables here. The ladies team will be here, if you can see. And I'm going to take you a little walk over here. Don't know whether you can see in the background the lovely trophies that we can see the players lifting tonight. Mark Sullivan will be talking you through those a little bit later on in the show. So here again, we have first team tables right near the front for a good view. And then I'll take you a little bit further up. And this is the coaching staff. Let's see who we can find. Any idea where Ollie's name tag is, Andy?
No, I haven't seen it.
We'll keep looking, we'll keep looking. Let's have a little look in the goodie bags though. What's in here? Andy, keep your paws off.
18-year-old Chivers Regal. We know where that's going for tonight.
And
That's the Youngs, by the way. So, Ash, you don't drink, so I should take that.
oh no, we can't be opening that.
We've got to open that. They've left the price tag on. £5,000. What? It's no price tag. I'm joking. What do you think that
We'll
is?
put that back in. Put that one back in.
Okay.
Spoiled here at this club.
keep
Andy
the-
had his eyes
keep the
on this
whiskey.
too, but you've now got yourself a miniature one.
Look, can I just say, whoever's done that, that's criminal. Look, they've put whiskey on ice. Who puts whiskey on ice? Criminal.
On the rocks.
Yeah, but that's
literally.
old school. That's old school.
Right, so that is the tables. Let's have a little look at where we're going to have a look at the auction first. Is that right? Which way am I going?
Come round
Disorientated.
this way.
Andy knows exactly where he's going.
A lot of people about.
I know.
Can I just say, this being MUTV, we only have one mic between us. Look. So it's like smashing
Sharesies.
nicely. Yes, sharesies. Come with it. Very busy, very busy.
Everybody getting the food ready.
Yes.
Talking of food, I'm hungry.
Still in Dublin. Oh, hold on. Can I? Sorry.
That's the
sorry,
real talent.
Sorry, just come back 1 second. Look at those shoes. Look at them. Does Bugsy Malone know you've got them on?
Yes, he's a bit disappointed. He's normally a size 9, I'm a size 10.
They
So
look
I've got,
amazing.
two
They
pairs
look
of socks on
amazing.
tonight.
He's presenting the awards tonight, by the way, as well. Let's go round here as well. By the way, doesn't Helen look amazing? Look, she looks fantastic tonight.
So do you, Andy?
You do? Oh, God bless her.
The hair's looking well.
Hair looks great, actually. Hair looks great. You are right. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. How's the food looking tonight?
Good.
Good. Good food tonight. Absolutely fantastic. I like it.
Have some.
So we'll come around here. Now, this is where, of course, the players will be wining and dining, and of course all the awards will be given out. But they will join us first in this hall. This is where they come in,
Look at this.
have their non-alcoholic drinks. Go on, you can talk us through it. You take that.
Look at this. This is the silent auction. George Best signed shirt. That is amazing.
That is amazing.
And to our right we have
This is Anthony Joshua, but look, the actual glove, it's like 3D. It comes out of the, and he signed it. That's great.
good prizes, these.
Yeah.
And then for the Game of Thrones fans, are you a Game of Thrones fan?
I've seen it already, so no spoilers, but the main character dies at the end. No, I don't watch Game of Thrones. I'm the only person on the planet.
And that
I know.
shocks me because
I
you
know.
love a series like that.
I don't watch it.
And more prizes coming up on the screen there. What an incredible auction. Lots of money to be made tonight for the Manchester United Foundation. That is what tonight is all about.
And just over
That's
there.
our little box.
I'm not going to dance.
You said you're going to do the moonwalk.
That's where we are. Should we just? We'll stop here because the music's very loud, right? But we will be sat in there, and we'll be joined by Wes Brown. We've got Darren Fletcher with us.
Danny Webber.
Danny Webber. and
Dion might even come in and see us.
all the winners as well.
All the winners.
But of course, all the players are still arriving at the moment, so we'll be doing the main donkey work actually later on. But until you come to us officially, we can hand back now to Sam on the red carpet.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is here. He's just arrived at the Player of the Year Awards, looking incredibly smart. Would you say, Danny?
Insanely smart.
Yeah. I mean, we're not necessarily here for our sort of fashion advice.
No, but you can.
Opinions.
An opinion
Although,
there or there's not
look at this
bad.
guy's tie.
Yeah, you've got a little few sparkles
Yeah.
there. Not
Looks
bad.
amazing, doesn't he? So, there's plenty still coming up this evening, not to mention the fact that we haven't even really started, have we? People are still arriving. David De Gea just came past us, won 2 awards last year.
Yeah.
Could he have been with a shout again?
He could be in with a shout. You know, he's had the last few weeks haven't been his best, but other than that, he's been his usual immaculate self. But you know, I think he's got enough in his house. His mantelpiece is probably full.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you remember the save against Antonio when we played West Ham not that long ago?
Yeah.
They spoke to Antonio after the game, and his reaction, he just laughed. He was like, should be a goal. It's not a goal. What
Should
can
have
I
been a
do?
goal.
So people look at some small mistakes, but you also think there's also been incredible saves in those moments.
Oh my God!
But without those saves, those mistakes he wouldn't have been in a position to make them.
No, and I think he set the bar that high that any small error, you know, people really pick up on and say it's a big problem. But some of the saves, you know, I think back to the Tottenham game at Wembley.
Yeah.
Some of the saves he pulled off there were absolutely insane, and he's done it.
Yeah.
He's done it all season. So you know, last few games can be forgiven.
Yeah. Someone else with a chance of winning awards tonight, Victor Lindelof, has arrived. He's come in with Romelu Lukaku. I imagine he's quite excited. Lots of talk about him potentially winning this evening. He's had a very good season. Have you been impressed?
I've been really impressed. Owns the shirt. Been really assertive in the way that he defends. You know, happy to take the ball. Plays out from the back. Really confident. He's really improving in the United shirt.
Looks like a leader as well, doesn't he? Do you think that's something that's been missing?
I think so, yeah. And he is stepping into that role. You know, some people it takes is gradual progress, and he's really taken steady gradual progress to owning the shirt now, and he's doing really, really well.
Antonio Valencia has just arrived. Will of course be playing against Cardiff on Sunday in what is going to be, I think, I don't know this as 100%, but it looks like it could be his last game for Manchester United for a 10-year career. What do you make of his legacy at the club?
Oh, he's been one of our most consistent performers. You know, he's obviously played right wing, then converted to playing right back, and was absolutely insane the way he went about it. Nobody got past him. Suffered his broken leg, came back from that, and came back even stronger. So mentally strong, been here through some of our really successful years, and a top professional.
Certainly is. Speaking of top professionals, this show is going to continue for a long time, but if you're watching on YouTube right now, that is about to finish. So a final reminder, get yourself on the Manchester United app. It's free to download, and you can watch the whole show through the rest of the evening, or you can watch on MUTV if you like. Right now, we should let you know we're going to have a quick break, so you've got time to get the app if you haven't got it. And we spoke about David De Gea. He won a lot of awards. A little reminder of why.
What a save from David De Gea. That is a remarkable stop. Tipped over the crossbar from De Gea. What a hit, what a save from David De Gea yet again.
That was an unbelievable save.
Oh, what a save, De Gea. He had so little time to react.
The pink is back.